Welcome back, chat. Grab your tinfoil hat and buckle up because we're about to dive into a tale more twisted than a Black Mirror episode. If you've ever wondered whether reality is a bit more bendy than advertised, you're in for a treat. This cosmic campfire story involves Zetas, fallen angels, black holes, and some seriously sketchy frequency fences. Ready to get your brain stretched? Zeta conspiracy, when deals with the devil go galactic. Picture this, an alien race, desperate and teetering on extinction, decides to strike a Faustian bargain with the interior government, who, let's face it, is one secret handshake away from becoming a full-blown supervillain cartel. The Zetas, those sneaky little space schemers, have been playing this game for decades. They came, they saw, and they decided, hey, why not manipulate some puny humans for tech and power? And oh boy, the interior government jumped at the chance like a kid in a candy store. But here's where the suspense kicks in. It's not just about advanced tech. No, the Zetas are after something juicier. They're not just giving humanity a leg up, they're giving us just enough rope to hang ourselves. The interior government thinks they're in control, playing puppet master with the Zetas' shiny gadgets. But spoiler alert, the Zetas are laughing behind their freakishly big eyes. This partnership is more of a slow-burn betrayal than a buddy cop flick. The Zetas are dying, weak mutant leftovers of their former selves. Their planet, gone, wiped out by their own meddling in dimensional merging. And they're not exactly the good guys in this story. They're the villains, Buttercup. The ones that stay up late, dreaming of power, domination, and the perfect genetic hybrid. Their home planet, Apaxian Lao, is dust, and they're setting their sights on Earth, our home. Cozy, isn't it? Planet destruction, a cosmic horror show. So let's rewind a bit. Imagine this, a planet teetering on the brink of annihilation. It all started when the Zetas decided to play God, experimenting with dimensional frequencies, like a kid messing with a chemistry set. Naturally, they ripped a hole in the fabric of space-time, because why not, right? A black hole of epic proportions, and I'm not talking about your average garden variety one. This black hole was the intergalactic version of oops, we accidentally hit the destroy all button. Cue the suspense. The Zetas were blissfully unaware for centuries as their homeworld slowly bled energy. Imagine living on a planet, watching the sky grow dimmer, the air thinner, and not knowing that somewhere in your atmosphere, a dimensional rift is sucking away your life force like a vampire. It wasn't until their planet's atmosphere started disappearing faster than free samples at Costco that they figured it out. By the time they tried to fix it, the hole had grown, mutated, and turned into a massive cosmic drain, pulling in everything around it, including their home. So what do? They run. They hop dimensions like intergalactic refugees, leaving their broken planet behind, still hoping to fix their mess by reclaiming the lost energy from the black hole. But here's the kicker, Buttercup. It's too late. The hole grows bigger, and eventually the Zeta homeworld is sucked into oblivion. Gone. Kaput, just a faint memory in the time matrix grid. But here's where the real drama hits. Instead of curling up in a cosmic fetal position and accepting their fate, the Zetas decide to gamble with another planet, Earth. Yeah, that's right, we're their next project. These desperate little buggers are working to set up shop here, and they've got a plan that would make even the most maniacal movie villain jealous. The frequency fence, control on a cosmic scale. Now, Buttercup, you might be wondering, what's their plan? Well, buckle up, because this one is juicy. Enter the frequency fence, a terrifying Orwellian bit of tech designed to scramble human brainwaves, cutting us off from the frequencies of higher dimensions, spiritual realms, and anything the Zetas deem a threat to their control. Think of it as Wi-Fi for the soul. Except they're the ones holding the router, and they're jamming your signal. This is where the tension builds. The Zetas are working with the interior government, stringing them along like a sleazy interstellar used car salesman, promising them power, immortality, and a way to control the masses. The interior's dream? A docile population of brain-zapped humans, too distracted to realize they've been turned into super soldier pawns. But don't be fooled. The Zetas aren't interested in helping the interior government achieve world domination. Oh no, their real agenda, using this frequency fence to corral humanity like cattle while they set about creating hybrid Zeta-human offspring to take over the planet. Yeah, hybrids, Buttercup. They're farming humans for desirable genetic traits, and if you don't make the cut, well, let's just say you won't be getting a call back. Cue the suspenseful music. They plan to segregate us, manipulate us, and breed a new race. The chosen ones will serve as workers, hybrids, and, if you're really special, future leaders of a Zeta-controlled Earth. Before you freak out entirely, remember, it's still early stages here. But elsewhere, in parallel dimensions, this nightmare is already a full-blown dystopia. Soul Matrix technology, puppets in the making, and here's where things get really creepy. Soul Matrix technology. Ever feel like someone's messing with your mind? Well, Buttercup, the Zetas have tech that takes that sensation and dials it up to 11. They've perfected a way to disconnect humans from their original soul matrices, replacing them with artificial ones. Imagine waking up one day, no memory of who you are, what you stand for, or even what reality looks like. It's like Inception meets the Matrix, but you're the unwitting star of this mental heist. Once your soul is plugged into their false matrix, they can reprogram your very essence. You'll believe whatever they want you to believe. Entire populations of humans living out their lives as puppets in a grand cosmic play they didn't even audition for. And the worst part, if this tech takes root, we might not even realize it's happening. Final twist, the black hole agenda. Still with me? Good, because here's the final twist. The Zetas aren't just here for domination and hybrid breeding programs, they're here because they're trapped. That black hole they created is a cosmic anchor, pulling them further into oblivion with every second. They've been cut off from their original dimensional reality. Their entire civilization imploded, and they're stuck in our dimension with no way out. Desperation has driven them to extreme measures. But here's the glimmer of hope, Buttercup. The Zetas can be stopped if we wake up. Awareness is our best defense. Knowing their game, seeing through their manipulations, and connecting with higher frequencies is the key to breaking free from this intergalactic power play. It's not just about fighting back, it's about refusing to play their game altogether. Curtain call, will you wake up? So, here's where I leave you. Will you keep your head down, distracted by the noise, or will you poke your head above the programming and start asking the hard questions? The Zetas are counting on our ignorance, our division, and our fear to keep their agenda moving forward. But you, Buttercup, you've got the secret Wi-Fi password to the universe now. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and above all, stay awake. Because while the Zetas may have their frequency fences and black hole disasters, they've got nothing on the power of an aware human mind. Now blow out the fire, pass the tinfoil, and don't forget, this conspiracy, it's just getting started.